Yeah. So obviously, where you see you
Obviously,
always seem to be moving in different places all the time. How many homes do you own? Or how many rooms?
too many. I know.
Sorry,
We're
not how many
back at the old
houses.
setting.
Hold on. He's not breaking COVID rules, by the way, for the people watching. So he just has
Yeah,
different rooms. How many
don't
rooms have
bait
you
me
got?
out, man. Don't
Huh?
bait me out, man. Yeah, don't
No,
bait
he's
me
not.
out.
Look, how many rooms do you have?
Nah,
Huh?
bro, I live in a council estate, fam. 2-bedroom council estate, bro. What are you
Right.
talking about, fam? I
The
ain't
way
rich
you
out
the
here,
way
fam.
you move, but you think that you live in like a
Nah,
6 bedroom house in like
nah,
bloody
nah.
nice part of
We're
London or
back.
something.
This is the original setting, man. If our viewers remember, man. Yeah, I saw we have recorded on this sofa for a time, you know.
Yeah,
The red background.
red background, man. Red.
Legendary, man. Legendary.
North London's red. That's why.
Manchester's red.
Yeah, man. Everything red, man.
Everything red.
Even the pum pum red, pink.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, man. So apart from that, how are you getting on?
Every week you ask me how am I getting on, yeah. I appreciate, yeah. But I appreciate it, but don't ask me, because it's the same. It's the same. I'm just stuck here.
Yeah, but no, yeah,
I,
of course,
no,
no.
bro. I appreciate your concern for me, you know, my mental well being and all that, yeah. But every time you ask me, bro, I feel like I have to come up with some long answer, bro.
You have to come up with a long answer.
Yeah, nah, it's just
Just
SOS in it, man. Same old shit, just a different day. What
yeah.
about you?
Me, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. This week, man. I'm feeling positive. Things are moving smoothly, man. And just like, for example, I went on did a workout the other day at home and everything, like for example. So yeah, got some kind of machinery to do stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's been better, man. It's been better.
that's good. Yeah, man. I done a little, just over 4K run today. I ain't done it in
Mm.
about 10 days, man. It killed me, man. I need to touch that 5K though, man. I haven't done it in a while.
How do you measure that on your phone?
Yeah, I was using Strava, and then I'm using Nike Run Club at the moment. It's pretty good.
Mm.
Yeah, because it tells you like why you're running, like the distance you're traveling, how many minutes and all that stuff. And that.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
true.
man, I just want to get back in the gym, man.
Yeah, of course, man. Want to get back in it. Yeah, man. The good stuff at the moment is that a lot of there's been a lot of games recently, bro. I even missed my own like team playoffs. I think it was against Wolves. I thought it's just the times are all over the place these days, man. Football's changed. Like it was 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not gonna go too much into. Well, we are gonna speak about the topic of football, but not actually like games playing, man. Like some of United supporting it, but I feel like we're playing like every 2 days, man. I just found the other day we played Watford in the FA Cup, bro. Like 3 weeks ago, I completely forgot. Like there's so much football at the moment, but it's good at the same time because if you're obviously a football fan, then
Yeah,
keeps you
but
entertained.
the thing is though, you know what the most thing, you know what it is, yeah? There's so much football that is good, but where it's good, there's always a catch. There's so much time for football. There's now so much time for abuse, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like obviously,
Definitely.
as much as we're saying it's good and it's been going well, you know, if something's going too well, there has to be something that comes
Yeah,
up and
that's a sign that
spoil the
spoil the
party,
balance. Yeah.
bro.
That's imbalance. Yeah.
Why it's 2021 and the monsters are out already?
Oh, they've been out, bro. They've been out.
Yeah, I
They've been
know,
out,
but
man.
it's like just it's 2021
Do you want
and
to
the
get into
monsters are out
specific?
already.
Do you want to get into? Do you want to get into specifics like what type of monster we're talking about?
Whoa,
Like what type of monster are we dealing with? Like the race monster.
we're
Yeah.
dealing with the mindless people that are
Yeah.
upset that I don't know. I don't even know what that problem is, but obviously, there's been five people that have been abusing 1 week, racially abusing 1 week. Unfortunately, those people are Reece James, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial. There's a West Bromwich. What's the West Bromwich player's name again? Do you know?
I can't remember, but the lot Axel Tuanzebe as well,
Yeah,
United
that's
player.
so 3 United players. So from your team that you support, right? And one from Chelsea, Reece James, and the West. I can't pronounce the West Brom player's name.
Is I forgot his name. Yeah.
So he's
Sorry,
been
bro.
abused
Yeah.
this week.
This one.
Sorry, not this. No, it was last week. Sorry, at 5 in 1 week. What's going on? What's going on? Just talk about it. What is going on? There's nothing to say. I'm talking about. What's happening now?
Yeah. What's happening now? Yeah. Do you know what it is, bro? If I'm honest, when you brought up this, obviously when this happened in it, and you was like, you suggested we should talk about it on the podcast. So I was like, bro, if I'm honest, I don't want to talk about it because I feel like I'm just repeating myself each time. Because we've talked about this subject plenty of times, innit? And we speak about it in our daily lives as well, in our personal lives. But
not we,
everybody, yeah. But I'm just saying, yeah. I don't know about you, man, but I'm just so sick and tired of talking about this, man. It's like, when's it gonna end? It's never gonna end, obviously. Not in our lifetime.
Listen, it's been. Do you know what it is? It's so high profile, right? Especially in like the last week, yeah. Of like, it's so come to like the news, like so prominent and high, like big, yeah. It's one of them ones when it's like we have to talk about it, man. We have to talk about it. I would say it's on social media as well. So obviously there's no fans in games for that obvious reasons, COVID. So everyone's watching the games at home, and it's like 5 high profile cases in 1 week happened. I did a dissertation on this kind of stuff, and a lot of my content was what happened in the August of 2019.
Yeah,
and it's like I did that, and that was 3 high profile cases. That was another. What was it? Yeah, 3 high profile cases happened. I think 2 of them for United and 1 for Chelsea. And I talked about it, and I was like, man. And I was on Twitter. It looks like it's shifting to Instagram, because Instagram was known as I'm not saying it didn't happen before, but it's known as the innocent platform, and the platform on Twitter is known as the toxic platform, where all the nastiness is happening, all the monsters are out to upset people, abuse people. You know what I mean? Twitter is known as a disgusting, a nasty place, as well as it's known for people interacting. It's got its good part. It's known for it can be very toxic. Why do you? What's this? It now seems to be shifting to Instagram now.
You say that, yeah. I thought it was always on just social media in general, but
no,
you're
of course,
right. It's they're dropping it on the comment section now, innit? Because obviously, like, we'll use who did we when United played Sheffield United last week, and we lost 2-1 at OT, and Axel Tuanzebe had a poor game, Martial had a poor game, and it's like you just anticipate. I was like, mate, the amount of abuse, and it's not just regular abuse that you F and C U and T or whatever, but like Martial and Tuanzebe are going to jump on their social media, and they're going to see you effing nignog or whatsoever, man. Like, and not even that. With Anthony Martial, they threatened his wife, innit?
Do you know what? I didn't know he threatened him. I heard that they're saying nasty things to his wife.
Oh, I know.
I don't know what they said. I haven't seen anything.
They're saying horrible things like, "Oh, like your wife, how can you be with this black
really?
guy, blah blah blah." Yeah, it's just sickening, man. Absolutely sickening.
What else was it? I saw some of the screenshots when I think was it aimed at Reece James, like, for example, how can you love yourself with your black? I think you love yourself with your black skin.
I didn't see. Because
he tweeted this. He showed the screenshots of him being abused on his Instagram stories. So what's happening now, right, with Instagram? It's not just a comment. Some of them are DMing these players, like, to abuse them as well, like DMing them to send abuse. Some of them are typing like, "This is the thing." You know the emojis now that come with smartphones now. They're putting gorilla emojis and like the monkey emojis and like I think banana emojis, and obviously you know what that is for, kind of stuff. It's just getting. It's like honestly, it's like it found a new way. It's like a ever evolving way to abuse, to racially abuse, for example, people on like the social networking platforms. So now now it's an Instagram thing, but before,
Bro, because fam, anyone can just jump on social media, innit, man? Like, there's no like. All you need is a Gmail, innit? It's a Gmail or email address, innit?
I can't even, you know what? Class set up social. I mean, a lot of people have had social media for years now. I can't remember exactly what I did to sign up. I think sometimes
It's not like you need. It's not like you need ID or like you need to verify.
Do you know what? We'll get on.
Or,
We'll get onto that
do you know
point
what I'm
in a
saying?
minute with the ID thing. We'll talk about that later on. We'll get onto that bit because there's something to talk about there as well. Yeah, but yeah, I don't remember. But what I would say for now though is like, you know, sometimes when you sign up like 3 years ago for something,
Yeah.
and then when you sign up later, you can sign up, and then someone new signs up like yesterday, for example. Not just like social networking sites. Sometimes if they add in different requirements to sign up now. You know what I mean? Sometimes they update their sign up procedures. Some companies do things like that. But anyway, yeah. So they're abusing them. But it's like, what is it though? Because what it is like, whenever they had a bad game or when they perceive the player to play have a bad game, it's like they want to abuse him. Now, here's the thing: what I reckon, right? And you can imagine what you want to say. I reckon, right? It's like the first time it happened last week. Who was the first one to abuse it? I think it was Reece James or the West Brom, one of them, right? That person was more. It was more. How do I say it? If you know what I'm trying to say, it was more real. Does that make sense? I think what's happened is the people that started abusing the other players within the think about it, because it's within the same week, they used that and got inspired to go and follow suit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they're not really racist, yeah, or they're not really disgusting. What I'm trying to say is that it probably didn't even come into their head to actually abuse them anytime soon. It's only because they saw one do it, then another one copied, and then they were like, well, they're doing it, so I can just go and jump in and do it as well.
Do you really think that?
Well, do you think it's just coincident that it all happened so high profile? Remember, it made its way to Sky News, BBC News, high profile cases within one condensed week. Think about it. 5 players in 1 week, 7 days in a week. It's like a 9 to 5, bro. Like Monday to Friday, you got to go work. So if someone went to work every day and had their 2 days off,
yeah.
If you do the numbers, not coincidence, man. Think about in August 2019 when 3 players did my uni work on this kind of stuff. Within a month, so 3 players got abused in 1 month. I thought that was ridiculous in 1 month. Yeah, I think that was people went for it, but this is with 5. This is 2 more, and in like 1 week.
What? Yeah. What do you think? Like what? With this racial abuse and all that, is like, do you think it's coming like the people that are doing it? Do they think they know this? They're gonna get a big reaction out of it, like, oh, it's gonna go on mainstream platforms and news and all that, or is it come from a genuine place of hate? Because I can't stand that you're a black person playing at the highest level for my football club, and you're performing badly. It grinds my gears so much that I have to racially abuse you. I have that so much hate in me. I have to abuse you. Or is it just because like, oh no, let's just call my man a nignock today? Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I was going to say?
Even with that incident, yeah. Do you see that one with that guy when it's off the topic of football, but it's still about racism. You know, with Priti Patel, which was on the news.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you see that guy where he was filming it? He was like, oh, blah 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 about Priti Patel and the Asian community, and he was like, oh, the black man's underneath a white man, blah blah blah, just foul stuff come out of his mouth, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And his wife's behind him, just giggling. It's like, no, she's like, stop! You can't say that, like, you stupid woman, man. And then the next day, a couple of days later, everyone exposed him online. He's like, he's whatever his name is, and he was a Sunday league manager at his football club, and he got sacked.
Yeah, and
he lost his daytime job as well. And it's like, why would you actually do that? Would you doing that for giggles? Because he put up on Snapchat, I think, and obviously it jumped to like major social media platforms, innit? But it's like, do you genuinely believe what you're saying, Or you just doing that for giggles? So
That's what I'm supposed to wonder.
And now it's backfired on you.
Because with the thing with the abuse like last week with the 5 players, right? Do you know what, I was talking to someone the other day, one of my friends, about this, isn't it? And I was thinking to myself, what is it exactly? Is it the sense of, because think about it, they're obviously thinking that, oh, this player played rubbish, or they let my club down, or for example, United, because they're in the title race, isn't it?
Yeah.
So obviously the context might be, oh, by the way, when I say context, I'm not saying context as to it's okay to abuse. I'm saying that the context is that the last time you won the Premier League was like this year will be 8 years ago now, isn't it? And that's when your greatest ever manager and arguably the greatest one in history of football retired, right? You don't won a league for almost 10 years now. Yeah?
Yeah.
So obviously you're top of the league, and they're probably thinking we needed, and obviously we knew that City we're on the rise and catching up. So thinking, okay, cool, yeah, we need to start winning these games just to keep the gap. And obviously they think that someone's messed it up for them, and then another player messed it up. They say thinking you're causing us to win the league. So thinking this is our greatest chance in a long time, and you're spoiling it, innit? But here's the thing: if you're white, like for example a Maguire, let's say, or Scott McTominay, do you still? You may say like they're like you effing idiot, or you p word, whatever you want to call them, in it. But is it worse that you're black and you messed it up for them? Because don't tell me that you're not pissed off when the white players messed it up for you. You don't add in. It's like when you're black, it's doubled the effect. So what's more? What are you more pissed off that they're black and messed it up, or the fact that they just messed it up?
I think it's because they're black and they messed it up.
So it's like, how dare you mess it up? One, how do you be black on top of that and mess it up?
Yeah. Literally, bro. It's probably that.
Like, it's one thing that you messing up. Oh, we hate you for that. But the fact that you're black and you mess it up.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
No, I'm saying it's like if you're black here, you're in this position, bro. You need to
play well.
You can't do, bro. It's like, say you go to like what's that holiday called in America in May, where they're all wear all white. I forgot what it's called. Say if you're at an event, it's like an all white dress, all white party. Yeah, you have like one stain of ketchup on you, bro. It just stands out. It's like that, bro. As a black player, fam, you can't have one little mistake in the game, like one little chink in your armor, because it's just gonna get at you, bro. And I can see with even with just, you don't just see it in blatant racism, you see it in criticisms as well, in terms of target at certain black players, fam. As soon as you go through a little bad patch of form, oh, he's this, he's that, oh, he wants to move away from the club, oh, it's this, or haircuts, this, that. When a white player's having a bad form, he's come back from a long injury, this, that, all the excuses in the world. But do you know, so it's like, it's covert racism or like what's the saying again? Was it bias?
Unconscious bias.
Unconscious bias, that's it. Unconscious bias race. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you don't just see it with Blade, right, bro? You see it sometimes in the punditry as well.
Yeah, but
like there's an unconscious bias. You know what I'm saying?
The thing with this though, like, obviously these cases, there's nothing subtle or covert about it, man. This is just blatant. Like, this is blatant. Like,
and there's always these accounts of them. It's like no pictures or no
some of them
picture, barely any followers. It's like, bro, what are you doing with your life, man?
Do you think? Honestly, let's talk about this. So obviously, Clint Morrison, yeah,
guy,
yeah, he was on in the studio talking to the presenter about because she suggested.
Let's get onto that. Let's get onto that now.
Yeah, she's saying yeah, go on, yeah, talk about it.
No, carry on.
Yeah, so like she
explain what happened.
She watched. So he's talking about the issues and everything, and she's saying, "Do you think that maybe some black players should like come off of social media to protect themselves from this because they're a target?" And his argument obviously was, well,
why should they?
Why should they? Because because a lot of people that want to be interactive with their with the athletes from that play for their club, and for example, they may like them and they want to be part of their day to day from a distance. You know what I'm trying to say? So why should they be completely off? And if they have to come on, that means everyone should be off. There'll be no such thing. Do you know what I mean? There'll be no social media then. So
She
so
said that,
he
and then,
doesn't.
huh?
No, so he doesn't really he's not trying to hear that initiative.
Yeah, ain't no one trying to hear that, man. Why
No, I'm
should
not trying to hear that
players?
either. By the way, I'm not trying to hear that. No.
Why should black players or anyone of color, ethnic minority, whatever,
No.
should jump off their social media platforms to avoid racial abuse? What kind of joke? Why would that even come out of her mouth?
Do you know what?
She said, "Oh, that's not my view," or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
not what I'm saying, but is that she just threw up in there in the air? Like, is it a solution? Like, no, it's
man,
not
it's
a
not a
solution.
solution, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? What kind of joke is that? Come off, and they with their social media platforms as well. It's not even that. In a way, obviously they make the majority of their income through football, obviously, but they still make money off social media. So they should, cut off their income as well. Because obviously, certain high-profile football players get paid to do like certain posts and all that. They upload certain posts on their Instagram or whatever, on Twitter. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're basically saying they should lose money as well.
Like, come on, do you know? It's just such a stupid suggestion. I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to say that.
Why would you even bring that up? Like she said, to be fair, she said that's not her what she's just found out there's a solution, but it's not what she's saying. Yeah,
I know, but it's like,
why even say it?
Bro, it's like, you know what? Do you know what's so dumb? Like, come on, like, obviously, as much as people of color are there's been historical oppressions, yeah. You're a woman, yeah. So what? So do you think that you should jump off something
white woman
because mandem will just be on saying disgusting stuff about? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's just stupid, man. Come on. It's just you're not thinking about what you're saying, man. Do you know what? I think man was not having it. He said that. I'm probably thinking, definitely, is this woman dumb or something?
Yeah.
You can see in his face.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. What,
yeah, because you can see like Sky Sports and all that, and even like BT. Like, there's a certain shift in like the types of pundits are having now, where it's not just more like black or whatever. It's even more youth. You get more youthful people in there as well. You got like the likes of Robert Van Persie on BT Sport, Patrick Sever on Sky Sports. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know why that would even come in her head and actually say that.
Oh, man. And
it's literally
such
a dumb suggestion.
You know what? She probably doesn't. At the same time, she probably has no idea what to say in it. Like, so it's like,
yeah, she probably just
things,
probably playing just like devil's advocate or whatever, isn't it? Like,
I don't think she's playing devil's advocate.
Yeah,
I just think that she doesn't know what to say, yeah, to solve the issue. So she's not thinking really. She's just saying because she feels like she has to put something out there as you ain't really thought about a proper solution. Really, you're just coming up with, should they get off? Come on, man. So what are you gonna do? So the people that are abusing get to stay on the social media, and the people that were victims will have to miss out.
Mate,
think about it. If you're bullying the playground at school, yeah, you're going around bullying people, or you're bullying a particular person or a particular type of person you're bullying, right? Does that mean that the victim of the bully should miss out on their playtime in between break, and the bully, so you can avoid getting bullied, just miss out, stay in the classroom, everyone else gets to play? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, exactly. That's a great analogy, man.
What they just get to have their fun. Come on, man. These people need to start thinking about what they're saying.
That's what I was saying before.
You know what? At first, man. When I watched the video, I was thinking that's a silly thing to say. But it's annoying me more, man. Dumb.
Oh, you're gonna let me say what I'm gonna say, fam?
Sorry. Yeah, go on. Sorry, man. Sorry, go on.
Well, back to what I was saying with verifying yourself on these social media platforms. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone can just jump on it. You just need an email. You just need a domain. Do you know what I'm saying? Gmail, Hotmail, whatever, innit?
And maybe a number or something for the backup.
Yeah, mobile number. Yeah, there's no security process. Like, there's no procedure. Present a form of ID, a
Mm,
passport, driver license, provisional, whatever. In it.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's
Do you think that's what something? Do
ridiculous,
you
man.
would you suggest that something that because they're obviously these social media sites can take more accountability. I'm sorry, man. I don't think they're doing enough in it, man. Like
I'm
honestly, I don't
sure.
think they're
Yeah, I
doing
know.
enough.
There should be a way where it's like if they say any certain word or something like the N word or something that should trigger them, trigger a security.
Yeah, that's good, dude.
So, I ain't got the COVID. Don't worry. If you say a certain word, yeah, it should just trigger it and it's like instant ban. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Any written
you
out
look at what
saying
they said, look at it, and then say, okay, cool. Nah,
yeah, instant
come like
ban,
that.
not even a
Yeah.
warning. Yeah,
Well,
instant. But then these people can just make multiple accounts. You know what I'm saying?
that's the thing that he may come. But if you, this is the thing, and we'll talk about this now, right? If you have like the ID and document, if you're trying to make another account, that is a requirement, so they'll recognize the same person that did it on a previous account. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You can't reuse the same shit.
Yeah, like so if you got your part, you can't have more than one. You can't be changing your face on the passport or certain ID. Your ID is your ID at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Regulated ID. It's like betting companies. I think someone said this the other day on.
Bro, there's more security procedures on that Muzmatch and that, man. I swear down, because with Muzmatch, you need to verify. You can't just take a picture of your face. I think you need to show like a photo, like a previous photo, and take a picture of your like a live picture,
Mm.
something like that. And then they verify you in 24 hours. I could literally quit a Twitter account right now on this tablet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I don't know how this stuff is not implemented.
even dating apps are got more security procedures than that, man.
Yeah.
Look at people getting banned for no reason. They try to use the same number, you can't get in anymore. You know what's there. So it's not even just create a username and a password and create a new account on Happy Days. No.
Yeah,
You're barred. You're
exactly.
banned for life.
Yeah, exactly, man.
You're blacklisted.
Oh man,
But then I think
it's
I
like
read something. I read something, bro, on this though. The idea of that, and I can't remember what it was. They said there's something around the reason why they shouldn't. I can't remember what it was something to do with why they shouldn't be looking to do ID, link it to accounts or something like that. I can't remember what it was. I was doing this while I was researching for the dissertation I was doing in it, and I can't remember what it was. There was a point that they tried to make where I was like,
you know what they should do? They should just expose the IP address. As soon as you tweet out some stupidness like that,
mm,
expose the IP address. Yeah,
mm.
it's on site.
You see
On
that?
site, baby.
You see the thing? I'm not even just saying this to be. I'm just saying this. I thought about the thing. But you see the thing about IP address? IP address that doesn't actually identify the particular person though. Because it could be. Say, for example, you're in a household of 6 people, right? Yeah. If you're all using the
Yeah,
same internet in that same household, the IP address is the same, no?
bro. I'm not gonna pretend like I know if I don't
I'm
know,
guessing it's, it
but
should be the same
I
IP
think it.
address.
I think so. It triggers like it's like a radius, isn't it? It triggers a
Yeah, yeah,
radius,
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Now, so
But
say
you
for
also you got
example,
so if the IP address gets exposed, and you obviously got like hackers out there that can get the specific one in it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. But
There
I'm just
needs to
saying,
be a zero, bro. There needs to be a zero tolerance on this, on bro. Not just jumping on social media, it's everyday life, man. I can't stand it. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, fam. I can't. Obviously, I'm of mixed heritage, innit? Yeah, so I cannot understand the concept of racism, bro. Because I'm both white and black, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like I actually can't get in my head how you can be
you're
racist. Do you
confusing
know
it.
what I'm saying? I, just, like, I can't. I don't understand it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I like how, bro. Infuriates me so much, man.
And then you see, and then lastly, we'll talk about this. So you saw the thing with Ian White now, innit? You saw that one.
Yeah. What? Explain that to me, bro. Explain that to me, because I just saw a brief
You
tweet
shared it on
about
your
it
story, you fraud, man. Do you not read the thing?
on my on the Spoken Word podcast.
No, your Instagram.
No,
That's where you shared it. Not as a post, as a story.
I'm
Wait,
trying to call me a fraud, bro. Like my name starts with like my name's Josie, bro.
who?
Josie.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. I'll bring up the tweet, but just explain it.
So I can't remember everything he said, but so basically what he said, right, was someone, yeah, this was it. Someone abused, eventually abused him and got reported. It made its way to the courts, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. What did they got found not guilty? You know.
No. It was a year ago. I think it's something about a year ago. And then eventually the person that abused him apologized after something like that, and then he apparently forgave them. But because he got out there that even right forgave him for what he did, the court must have said something about they weren't gonna press charges, and they just said like you gotta let him go in the end, didn't it? They're saying like, so he was young.
I got the tweet here.
Yeah, go and read it.
I've got the statement here.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
read it.
the main thing.
Yeah, this is what you might have said. I've seen today's judgment and I'm disappointed. This case was never about revenge. It was always about my consequences. No, it was always about consequences for acts of racism. My forgiveness of this young man was for my own deeply personal need and desire to move forward without further anguish. I'm a 57-year-old man that has experienced racism throughout my life. I wasn't expecting my forgiveness to be an invitation to lighten a sentence. Fucking hell, I can't talk. Seeing this judgment, I can only wonder what difference there is for anyone else who spouts this kind of vile racist abuse. Any individual wished death upon me because of my skin color. No judge claims of fucking hell, I can't read it. Mate, fucking hell. Of immaturity will ever be acceptable to us. The supposed immaturity and naivety of our attackers is never any comfort. So yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm tired. We are all tired. Ian Wright.
Yeah, what do you mean?
That's a strong statement from him. That's actually a strong statement. 57, fucking hell, man. You don't look 57, man. Well, Black don't crack, man. Jesus Christ, bro. That's your hero, innit?
Who?
Ian Wright.
I mean, he's one of my heroes. Isn't everybody's hero?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
bro, Ian Wright, righty, man. We're all tired, man. We're all tired.
So he says that, innit? And it's like, okay, so in one that is very dangerous, isn't it? Because you know what that means, isn't it? So someone can go and abuse them, and then they could apologize, and then feel like, I'll get off because I said sorry.
Literally. When was that again, bro? That was a year ago, isn't it?
That's when the perpetrator did what he did.
And he was a young boy, innit? Young boy.
Well, he still is, yeah. But that's what they're trying to say. The reason why I think the excuse was that they're letting him off as well because he's young and he's got his life ahead of him and something along the line.
Yeah, just like, bro, man, you're young, man. Come on, a little slap on the wrist, innit? They actually lighten the sentence because of it, man.
I think
man. Do you know what it is, bro? Like, don't be so forgiving next time, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so forgiving next time. Because this is what happens.
That is mad, you know. That's actually mad.
Yeah, teenager avoids criminal conviction after racially abusing Ian Wright. Yeah, I remember that tweet. Yeah, he DM'd him on something, and he was like, I think he just done it for clout as well. This guy.
Yeah, bro. Literally, I heard something about something to do with like ultimate team because you know, or FIFA Ultimate Team.
Yeah,
you know how Wright's an icon, isn't it?
Over losing the game of FIFA.
No, for Ultimate Team, you got icons, and Ian Wright is a retired footballer. He's an icon in the game. So I think he had him as a striker in his team, and he didn't maybe score a goal or something to help him win the match. So he blamed him, but he blamed his game character. Took it on him in real life.
A man lost the game of FIFA Ultimate Team, yeah. Went on Instagram, he was like, you effing nignog, you missed a sit on the 90th minute, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And this guy got off scot-free. Like, Britain's gone to the dogs, you know.
Bro, I never heard anything.
Not even Britain, the whole world's gone to the dogs.
We're moving, yeah, from in real life, a player messed up to get racially abused. And now if you're like a player in the game on FIFA and on the team and you do it, you're still getting it too.
Yeah.
Like Ian Wright's retired and you're cussing the man. He's retired, man. Allow it.
Yeah, allow Ian Wright, man. Ian Wright is like, you know you got certain characters in like Michael Jordan in the NBA, like transcends race. Do you know what I'm saying? Or like Will Smith in the acting industry transcends race. Do you think Ian Wright does that, or?
What do you mean by transcends race?
It's like white people love them. You know what I'm saying?
Ian Wright. With Ian Wright, yeah, it's weird because there's people that do like him, and there's some people, but then he one of the ones that gets it and gets the abuse.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The thing with, bro, you got to remember, with America, right? It's America, oh my God, if you think it's bad here, yeah, the racial tension in America is like on steroids when it comes to racism, innit? But when it comes to people, you got to think about it, yeah? If you're a superstar in America and you're black, racists love you. Mike Tyson, the boxer, Will Smith, Michael Jordan, these are, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they love you. Like, look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump loves Mike Tyson, isn't it, man? The guy's racist, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Because you get elevated beyond blackness, isn't it? They don't no longer see
you're not.
They just see a superstar now.
Yeah. OJ be like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. You know what I'm saying? Remember OJ said that? OJ was just OJ. OJ, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I think it is. So that's the it's tapped. It's tapped either way, but I think that's what that is in anyway. And also look at Marcus
Rashford. This expands to so much broader, large. It's not a football issue. It's not an issue happening within football. It's an issue that's happening in society.
Yeah, which is going to transfer into football because football is part of society. So it's going to.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
So it's one of them things.
It's like I said, it's education, man. It's like I said, bro. We spoke about this countless times.
Bro, you see this education thing. Sometimes I don't think some of it's not even to do with education that they know, but they don't care to do it anyway. It's not like they're unaware. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Come on, man. Sometimes it's not to do with education. Sometimes it's like they know, but they don't. They're just going to do it anyway. Yeah. I'm not having this night. Let's not play. I'm sorry, not everyone.
It's all, bro. It's all calm though, bro. Because like, karma will come back and bite you in it, man. Because if you hate a certain race or belief or background, wherever, fam, they're most likely going to end up in your family anyway in the near future.
Yeah, they say if you end up in your family, you did.
Do you know what I'm saying? I swear, some comics, some comedians said that. I think it was like Chris Walker, someone like that said it. You know what I'm saying? If you hate like black people, fam, you're gonna have mixed grandkids anyway. So,
bro, even vice versa, man. Even if you hate white people, man, one of your sons will end up with one, and they're gonna. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So there's no point in hating anybody, man, because you listen, it's unavoidable, man. It's inevitable to happen eventually. Yeah, you don't borrow time. And what it says also, Rashford got abused, you know. So like, no matter, look at what bro. Imagine it. He could be someone that abused him. He could be feeding their kids. Will help contribute to feeding their kids with his campaign. No matter how good, he don't care, man. Shameless.
Yeah,
you're abusing him.
Rashford is like England's sweetheart right now,
and he's there,
and he's still getting racially abused.
And he's there, putting food on your table for your kids, which your government didn't want to do. You know what I mean? I think there's one thing on socials that I saw the other day. I think saying something about so in one hand, you're using one hand on your phone, obviously, to write a nasty tweet, a racially abusive tweet, and using one hand to go and feed your children with the same person. It's tapped, man.
Disgusting.
But anyway, man, social companies need to do more in it, and I can't see it. In my dissertation, it's happening, bro. It's happening again, isn't it? So being at the games, no being at the games doesn't matter, man. Like it's like unlimited access to racially abuse. Yeah, the way those 5 players got racially abused during that week, yeah, is like gym day. Monday, this day, move. Saturday, Sunday is rest day, bro.
Just stay late day. Yeah. Oh man, bullshit, man.
I'm trying to say,
and then when things hopefully go back to normal quite soon, they're gonna come back into the stadiums and all that. With the racist chants, bro. It's gonna be the same thing over and over again, man. It's gonna be the same thing. We'll be talking about this next couple months' time, bro.
Right.
Like, because the thing is with this year, with the whole they kneel before the match starts, innit?
Yeah.
Even that, the message is getting lost in that now.
I'm about to say that.
When the referees blow the whistle, now big players start running like the match has started, and they forget, oh no, I have to kneel down in it, bro. It's just like
Lost it's what it actually is.
Yeah, exactly. It's just this message, man. Everything's just like, bro. You get some white people say, oh, slavery. It was so long ago. It was 500. This 200 years ago. Like, why are you still talking, bro? You're bored of it. We're fucking bored of it, bro. We're bored. Are you bored, bro? Are you bored about talking about this conversation all the time?
Yeah, cool.
It's boring. It's boring, yeah. But hopefully, it's not a boring episode.
Bro, I'm bored of it. You know what? I'm bored of it talking about it, and I'm bored of it happening.
Yeah, exactly, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't have to be this way, bro. It doesn't have to be this way. We can clear this up all tomorrow. This can make it all go away as long as everyone behaves themselves. It's all the way tomorrow.
Yeah, man. It's God.
But anyway, man, that's enough. That's enough for that today, innit? But we have to talk about it because it was like that was too much, man. Bro, imagine that.
So hard,
bro. Imagine it. It's breaking the racism scandals on social media on football. It's breaking records. It's breaking its own records. Like next time it'll be 6 people in 1 week, but it's breaking its own records, man. It's rewriting history books, man.
Yeah.
You know
let's not end it on a downer, man. Let's try to end it on something happy, man. There's nothing happy, bro. It's lockdown. Oh, bro, it's peak, It's peak. It's so peak, bro. This life. It's so peak, fam.
Nah, man. We're getting. Wait. When? Do you know when it's getting lifted again? I can't keep up, man.
I don't know anymore, man. I don't know.
No, wait. Do you know when? Yeah, I don't even know when is it getting lifted again? Is it February they moved it, or March, July, or
March, April, May, June, July, or something? I don't know. I don't even know anymore, man. I'll talk to your boy Boris, innit?
Oh, he's not my boy, man. He's your boy.